Alright, this is episode 6 of Drag Race All-Stars Season 5. So the ladies get back from elimination from the last episode. Alexis is pretty much still upset from, India's shenanigans. We don't know who's lying. Hopefully we'll be able to see the footage. But Alexis maintains her innocence. She said, I don't have no reason to campaign. Like, if I was trying to campaign, I needed more votes. And she has a point. Now, we also see who everyone voted for, even though, we can see that in Untucked too. But yeah, the ladies are seeing who everyone voted for. It looks like it was unanimous that it was India, and then, one vote for Alexis. So the next day, we're in the workroom, and we have our top 5. We have Shay, Alexis, Cracker, Juju, and Blair. I don't really mind this top 5. This is what I, expected. I'm wondering, is there a twist coming? Even though, was the no one else is safe? Was that the twist? I don't know, because usually All Stars is 10 episodes. So we get the room message, and it has something to do with family and backyard barbecue. RuPaul enters the workroom, and I like the suit. It looks like a handkerchief type print. I don't really find the colors, but other than that, it's a nice suit. Anyway, the Maxi challenge for this week is going to be kind of just like a backyard barbecue ballroom type situation involving RuPaul and his 2 sisters. So it's going to be 2 looks. The first one's going to be a country cousin realness, and the second one's going to be a do-it-yourself eleganza. So make it from scratch with the materials that they provide them. The materials are basically shit that you find in your backyard or shit that has to do with a barbecue. So picnic tables, umbrellas, kiddie pools, hoses, etc. So the girls are back in the workroom getting ready to start on their outfits. We see that Juju isn't that great at sewing. Now, Juju is like a seasoned queen. A seasoned queen. She's her season was 10 years ago? This is her 3rd time on Drag Race? Can't sew? No? Okay. We also see that Shay is helping half the workroom with their outfits. And I gotta say, Shay Coulee, she's a class act. And it's a good strategy to help people because, you're not being judged on just your drag. You're being judged, it's almost like a popularity contest. I noticed that with All Stars, the people that were supposed to win didn't. So I'm not even expecting Shay to win, but hopefully she does. We see also that India left notes for people, and I don't really care about this drama. So next we have Ru enter the workroom, just does his rounds to see how everyone's doing on the challenge. First we go to Shay Coulee, and it really stood out, to me. We get Shay's background story of her family and, how close she was to her dad and sister, and she lost both of them to cancer, which was really sad. Shay really let it all out. She broke down in front of Ru. And she also lets RuPaul know that her family inspires her in this race. And next we also get a touching moment from Jujube, and we even get an emotional RuPaul as well, because I'm guessing that he relates to Juju's struggle with addiction. So yeah, we get back to the workroom, but let's just fast forward to the runway, So RuPaul walks down the runway. In this elegant yellow latex number. Has green and black embellishments on it, looking like a latex pineapple tee. I like the dress. It's better than, the previous weeks, but nothing's going to be better than that ballroom gown she did last week. But I like this dress. I'm not a fan of the little hip situations on the side, but the face and the hair and the accessories, flawless. Now, the guest judge is BB Rexa. Not familiar with her music at all. She was a cute judge. I love what she was wearing. She looked fierce with that little Louis Vuitton huge hat and latex. looked amazing. So the category is Backyard Ball, and on the stage this time we have a little audience where it's just kind of set up like a barbecue on both ends of the stage, and then you have RuPaul's sisters, and then you have, the pit crew and random extras while the queens walk down the middle. So for this runway, the queens each have 2 looks. So the first runway is going to be Country Cousin Realness. First up is Cracker, and she's looking like a dirty cowgirl with the Jessica Simpson boots are made for walking, just eating a bag of potato chips. Now, just to let you know, this first one is more so comedic and for the monologue, not for really what they're wearing. So yeah, she's walking, and she looks like a broke down Stevie Nicks type character. I mean, her monologue was cute. I mean, I thought it was funny, so it made me laugh. So good, she passes. Jujube walks down the runway looking fabulous. Like, that hat was as big as her, like at least this big. I love what she was wearing, and the monologue was hilarious. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. Yeah, hilarious. I mean, I love what she was wearing. It looked like the cousin, like the bougie cousin that really doesn't want to go to the family gathering. That kind of sounds like me, actually. Blair St. Clair comes down. She's giving like biker lesbian. This was a meh for me, and her monologue wasn't funny. Shea Coulee, so she walks down the runway, cute look. So she's doing like what we black people did in the 90s, where we had like the airbrush shirts. We go to like the family gathering, and then you have like the family member that passed on the front of the shirt. So I like that callback. I like the look. The monologue wasn't as funny as Jujube's or Cracker's, but I mean, I think this was a safe look. Alexis Mateo, she starts walking down the runway. It looks very plain Jane. Like, it doesn't even look like plain like for a barbecue. Like, it's just basically like a lime green plain cocktail dress. Look like she's about to like, just go to like the mall and then maybe the club right after. Didn't give me barbecue. And then she does her wig reveal, and it just felt a little pointless. But I did like that wig because it looks like those everyday wigs you see with the auntie Latinas wear in the hair salon. Maybe she would have combined that with like an outfit that was more suitable for a barbecue. She would have did better. And I didn't really care for her monologue. Wasn't that funny. All right, so the next category up is Backyard Eleganza. So Cracker is up first. I like this look. I like, because, they make this shit from scratch. So I got to give it to her. Like, she did really well. Like, it's like a red number. It has, like, the picnic table accents and shit around it. Where her titties at, though? Like, that was my only qualm. I do like the execution of the outfit. It just looks very well made. And also the attention to details with all the accessories. I like that too. Next up is Jujube. I love this look. Like lime green, long dress with watermelon accents. Jujube looks good in a red tinted wig. Like, I want to see her in just red wigs now. I love the look. And the face, right with Jesus. Blair St. Clair, she walks down the runway with the slick back wet hair. I'm not feeling this look. It just looks like, a bunch of like sheets and picnic table cloths that were just wrapped around her. And it's just I'm not feeling the color either. It's like a lavender and like a ugly green and white. Didn't really like it. And then I noticed that, I'm guessing, like from the last episode, RuPaul mentioned that, he makes fun of her with his significant other about how she does that burn shh. So she does that maybe 3 times on the runway. Now Shea Coulee comes down giving like a backyard wedding tease. Now, I love the face, I love like the hair, I love the veil and everything, but the outfit itself, wasn't feeling it, especially not the chaps. I didn't like the color either. Yeah, it just wasn't my favorite. And I love Shea, it just wasn't my favorite look. Up next is Alexis Mateo. She has like a red gown number, and immediately you see like the red solo cups and the picnic table cloth accents, giving you pageant backyard realness. I love it. I mean, it looks really nice. She is selling it. Also, she raises up her dress a little bit. I think she has like a little kiddie pool underneath. I mean, it's cute, but I didn't think it was necessary. I like the dress by itself. Now, my only thing is I felt like I keep seeing this same silhouette from Alexis. That's the only thing. But I love the gown. I thought it would be like my top 3 looks of today's runway. So we get the judges' critiques. They love Cracker. They love Jujube's look. They loved everything, but Carson nitpicked at the dress and the seams. I didn't really notice it. And honestly, I thought that Cracker and Jujube were like my top 2. And I think Juju should have won. Blair, they thought was meh. Shay, they really enjoyed her. I think she had basically safe critiques. You know, she wasn't winning, but she wasn't in the bottom either. Alexis, I mean, they liked her at first, but then they just started reading her. I'm not sure if it was just the editing, but it was just like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like this. It's like, geez. So Cracker wins the challenge. Okay, fine. And everyone who is safe is in the bottom. And I really feel like it could really go either way. So even though like there's no safe queens and everyone's in the bottom, I think it's a collective amongst the group that Alexis and Blair were like the bottom 2 queens of the week. So I'm thinking everyone's going to choose between those 2. Now, as they're voting, I just hate how the queens all just gloss their hands around the lipsticks. I'm just like, just pick the goddamn lipstick. And then you even have Cracker doing like a misdirect and choosing Shay's name. Just like, could you imagine? I'm just like, oh God, stop playing with us. I was thinking, okay, how would the voting go? Because clearly Blair's going to vote for Alexis and Alexis is going to vote for Blair. Shay, I could see her voting for Alexis because, I mean, come on. She got voted for from Alexis. Blair never voted for her. And Cracker, she came for Cracker in the beginning of the season, so I can't even see Cracker saving Alexis. So, yeah, it could really be anybody. It could be Alexis or Blair. Really just depends. Oh my God, I hate Cracker's lip sync look. Like this, like the makeup, she's white as a ghost. She has this Ivanka Trump wig on. And she just looks like a dowdy majorette. Like, I really hate this look. So the lip sync assassin is Roxy Andrews from season 5. And, was it All Stars 3? No, All Stars 2. Where she, like, basically was in the bottom 3 times in a row. But she looks amazing. Like, I think I remember seeing her when I went to Fort Lauderdale. She does a really good job lip syncing. So that's a fair choice for a lip sync assassin. And then she has that, you know, that iconic lip sync where she, like, you know, had the wig underneath the wig. And this outfit, like the red ostrich feathers, like she looks amazing. And we clearly know that there's a reveal that's going to happen. So the song is One Last Time by Ariana Grande. Not feeling this song for a lip sync. Nope, bad choice. Cracker is giving me vanilla wafer with this performance. Like these stiff stuck moves that she's doing, not really feeling it. Like my eyes are just immediately just to Roxy. I'm trying to just figure out what her reveal is gonna be. Now, with Roxy's lip sync, literally all she's doing is walking around the stage. Like Cracker's doing so bad that literally all she has to do is just walk around the stage and look pretty. So we get the first reveal, and it's really nice, just like showgirl outfit. And then we get a second reveal. Is it second or third? I'm guessing it's a second reveal. So it's a second reveal, and then she just takes off the back of the outfit, and it's just ass, thick and juicy, labeled on the back of it. And the judges are living for it. And I gotta say, that is an ass. Like, that looks real. Is that all her? It's all her, I think. Let me know in the comments, but I really do think that's her shape. That's her ass. That's no padding. Wow. Yeah, she should just win based off on that, honestly. But as a whole, I didn't really care for this lip sync too much. Yeah, it was pretty blah. It was pretty one-sided too, even though Roxy was just walking around the stage. Roxy clearly wins. And we get the lipstick that the other girls chose to go home. And I was gagged, y'all. I could not believe they voted out Alexis Mateo. She was in like my top 3 for the final. I was gagged. I was just like, really? She was robbed, honestly. Like, I get that. I'm guessing Shay voted for her because, like, Alexis voted for her, so fine. Cracker, I mean, doesn't even really matter. Blair, so that's 2 votes. I can't believe Jujube voted for Alexis. I thought that was weird. Yeah, like, I think Jujube could have swayed the vote. Now that I think about it, it would have been a tie if it was Jujube and Alexis that voted for Blair. And then maybe it would have been Cracker as the tiebreaker who also voted for Alexis. But yeah, I thought Alexis did really well. Blair didn't even win a challenge. Like, I don't think that was fair. But yeah, after watching Untucked, what India said to the rest of the girls in the last episode, that really planted a seed of doubt to everybody. And I think that's why, like when you're untrustworthy, it just puts a target on your back. So it really sucks. I mean, it's a hard game. Like, I feel like I really wouldn't mind if it was just the judges who were deciding on who goes home, because it's always the wrong girl who goes home. It's always a popularity contest, and I don't think that's fair. But it's a top 4 now. I'm thinking, is there a twist? Are they going to bring any girls back? Because that would be great if they can possibly bring a girl, like an eliminated girl, back. My fingers are crossed because we're only 6 episodes in. Hopefully. So we'll find out, as this season closes out. But yeah, that was my review. Let me know what you think about the episode. I thought this episode was alright. Not the best, but I was entertained as always. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.